I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
You really got no business being mad. A lot of you have fake outrage. Okay, a lot of you got fake outrage. And by the way, check the links that in the description box. You'll see. You see what I'm talking about. You see, now you're mad. Now you're outraged. Now you're concerned. Now, whatever fill in the blank, what it is, you have a problem. Y'all use Jay Prince as a whipping post for the last 2 years. Y'all use him as a whipping post. Now, since he's saying a lot of crazy things, well, he's been saying crazy things, and now since he's moving on up, and now he's over here saying some outrageous things to a young woman, apparently. Now it's a problem. Now it's a problem. Okay? Now now it's a problem now. I mean, people already told y'all it was about to happen. People already told y'all it was going to happen months ago, years ago. My thing is, why bring, you know, why act outrage? You Negroes acted so outraged, and you think people are supposed to ignore how you promote this nigga's channel, or promote this Negro, because he doesn't have no channel no more on YouTube. But here's the thing: if he lost his YouTube channel, right, he no longer can come on YouTube. Then why, by that logic, excuse me, then by that same logic, you still trying to put him on panels and promote him, knowing his goal is more people who put him on panels, the better it is for him. Now, though, you got a 40-something-year-old man, a 39, 40-year-old man is pressing himself. Well, I want to say pressing himself at this point, but it looks creepy talking about sex to a woman in her 20s. But you also identify with the whole idea of authentic. That's the key word y'all hide behind. You know, I'm looking at y'all on the panel. I'm gonna say this too, right? Let me go ahead and say this. What's going on, George? Well, George is in the description box. You know, it's in the description box, and well, there's two links you need to look at. The third link is not that important. It's just that The third link that's in the description box. Wait a minute. I hope it's the third link. Is a response because that person was responding to me what I said yesterday, but I'm responding back. Okay, so yeah, so this idea of being outraged. What are you outraged for? What are you outraged for? You know, what are y'all so disgusted about this? See, the thing is, real men solve problems. I think we need to go into that in a minute. Real men solve problems. There's been this notion, that's been stated in this space for so I don't know how far along that men are problem solvers, right? That's been the premise of what's in this space that men are problem solvers and men need to solve problems. And I would agree with that. I would agree with that notion. However, right? However, if you think getting on a live stream and trash men or call men realm bros, you think that's a solution, then therefore I got a beachfront property, in Arizona, for you to I want to sell you. You see, you and Jay Prince are products of the Fight Club. Y'all products of Aaron O and Anton. That's all you. That's all what like you Negroes are. Y'all just extensions of them. See, I'm still waiting on, and here is the kicker on this, right? Here is the kickers. You got a woman who get on the panel, and her sole purpose is that she just want to, because if you're a black man, she's going to trash you. She always trashing a black man that's not being problem solvers. Black men is this, black men are blood bag, black men are dusties. Now I want y'all to think about that for a minute. Yet though you're supposed to have a PhD, yet you're supposed to have a PhD, and the only men you hang around with are dusties, dust mites. You see, somebody needs to start asking the question: what degree do you have? What field of study, what major and minor you had during your undergraduate, and also when you was a graduate, why you went to your PhD? What was your PhD? What was your thesis? That needs to be asked. See, somebody needs to start asking her what was the topic of her thesis, since she's supposed to be a PhD. See, that should be a question right there. Fuck all that other bullshit she's on. Tell me about your thesis. I remember that same time. I remember one time, not same time. I remember one time I said, I asked to send Cynthia G the same thing, right? And I wonder, and this is why a lot of you men and a lot of people in the space are stupid. Because y'all never asked the right questions. Y'all never asked questions that would unravel the argument, right? Now, this happened on Nyla's channel, and so I asked. So Cynthia was on there, and I asked a question that no other man asked, and I asked, wait a minute, okay, what? So do you have a psychology degree? She said yes. Then I followed up with the question, who have you helped with this degree? So if you're supposed to have this psychology degree, you're supposed to help somebody with that degree. Who have you gave therapy to? Who have you helped with such degree? Guess what? Crickets. She hung the phone. She hung the phone up on my ass. Okay? Phone got hung up on me. See, the same question needs to be asked to homegirl over there. You got this PhD. Explain why. Explain what is. Can you tell us what is your thesis about? What was your field? Your field of study? Who was your favorite subject? Y'all need to start asking the right questions. Because a lot of people on here are faking the funk. People around here are faking. Okay? You're faking. That should have been George. That's what I'm saying. Just because you have a PhD in something does that make you into an expert. Especially you ain't revealing what is your what you are PhD in. What is your field of study? If I want to listen, if I really want to talk about his history, I'll go to I don't know Michael Eric Dyson, who I can't stand, right? Or if I want to know science, I go to Professor Neil. I forgot his name. You know who I'm talking about? The guy who's on physics. Why should I talk to Michael Aaron Dyson about physics or the gravitational pull and the speed of light? What makes that woman, that person, an expert on black men? Thank you. Yeah, Tyson. Thank you. Thank you. That's his name. See, the problem is the reason why a lot of y'all are so glued on about relationship talk. Let me tell you why y'all are so glued about relationship talk. You're lazy. You're lazy. That's all this is about. You're lazy. You're lazy because you can't create content. You don't do nothing with like your YouTube channel, and you're there to sit there and actually try to gravitate towards the foolishness, because we all know y'all, and I said y'all, and don't think I'm just talking about one person. I want you to understand, don't think I'm talking solely about one person. Again, I'm gonna say this again. Don't think I'm talking about one person. Having said that, don't act like you are on the up and up, because if you really was about helping black men, therefore you would have done 2 3 things already to help black men. Since you're going to call black men rim bros and make some homosexual uh uh homophobic statements, calling them real bros, and then try to question their manhood. Where is policy from you? What's your policy position? What's your position on education? How you gonna use your education to help black men? How you gonna use housing to help black men? What's your position on housing? What's your position on education? What's your position on jobs that will benefit black men? If you're really are serious about helping black men, you would be addressing that rather than get on YouTube trying to make money off of the pain of black women. Yes, you're going after black men to make money off the pain of black women. That's what this is about. And using Jay Prince as a whipping post, using him as a whipping post for the past 2 years. All, all y'all did was give him a way out and something that he wanted. That was noticed. He could be noticed. That's it. He wanted to be noticed. So the dude, no, how about y'all do the opposite? The platform his ass. He asked for a link. Don't give him the link. And if you have the link, put the link in the chat room. And if you try to come up, then don't put him up on the panel. You don't see the problem with him is the problem with this one particular individual. He likes to pour water on a grease fire, right? Everybody knows you don't pour no water on no grease fire or oil fire at that. You have to suffocate the fire to put it out. Or you have to remove oxygen from the room to extinguish the flame. You have to put baking soda on the fire, because baking soda will tap down the fire. It removes oxygen from the room, from the flame. But here's y'all mad. You're mad. Shiesty Bomb said, okay, Shiesty Bomb, if I didn't care, how come I told you to come home last night and I've been calling you, and because I got some satin sheets. I have not satin sheets. I had some silk sheets, satin, a satin comforter blanket. I have for you to lay on. You didn't show up, so I want to hear you talk about you don't care about black women when I had satin and silk for you. I don't know why though, man. You don't want to you saying all that. I got silk and satin waiting for you to lay upon. Is the bed is very soft and everything else. Okay, Shiesty Bomb. Good. I hope, man, you come home soon and lay down and feel good and relax and feel good and about yourself. That's what I'm saying, Sugar Bomb. You can lay down, go to sleep as I go to work. You don't have to be scared. Anyway, where was I at? Where was I at? Okay. Okay. Now, um, why y'all acting outraged for? Y'all are lazy content creators. That's what this is about. You're lazy. It's the same dribble. And let me sit here and say this too. It was a punk ass move to ask me to review. It was a punk ass move for you to review my channel. No, to review my video, my live stream, but then kick me off the panel after you asked me permission to review my shit. Ain't that a bitch? You went ahead and kicked me off the panel after you asked me permission to review what's going on over here. That made you a bitch ass nigga, though. I'm sorry, man. That made you to BAN. That made you a BAN. And yes, I'm sticking it to you. And here's you making your homeboy a star. Your homeboy gonna have a TV show next. I bet you by the time 2027 pops up, he is going to have a show, a reality show, and y'all going to say that man is an embarrassment to the black community, to the black community. I call it the community, you know, because I hate that word community. I really do, especially in this space when I hear it come out of people's mouth. No, the community, right? Y'all want to defend, y'all want to speak up for the community, but at the same, y'all promote the dumbassery of the personality that is Jay Prince for president. I'm just saying. What's going on, Cassandra? Why are you saying damn? I'm telling the truth. Tell me I'm telling the truth. I hate that word community. No, I hate that word community. Just use that term community instead. I like that term community instead because it's kind of like shout out to Santos Clutch, right? Shout out to Santos Clutch who went ahead and coined that term because everybody thought it was on some other. No, if you watch the TV show South Park and Santos Clutch can confirm this, right? If you watch South Park, and Cartman will always say, "Respect my authority," right? Now he didn't use the word authority; he used the "respect my authority." Well, it's the same way how some of you Negroes talk about the community. That's why some of us over here call it the community rather than the community. Okay. Who I'm fussing at? You know what? I'm gonna be respectful. You know what? I'll be respectful. I was going to say something smart. I was going to say a smart ass reaction, but I listen. I don't know you, so I'm gonna leave you alone, bro. I'm gonna leave you alone. Who we fussing at? Yeah, I'm fussing at. I ain't fussing at all. I'm just telling the truth about some things. I'm trying to figure out what Cassandra laughing about, talking about calling people damn. You know what do we do tonight, Pinky? No. Pinky always asks the brain, what are we doing tonight? Trying to take over the damn world. Yeah. Shit. Y'all over here. Y'all over here. No. Fuck that. Y'all. You gonna have to drop me some coins on this shit, because we're gonna talk about this real quick. Y'all always talking about we here to defend the black man, and y'all want to defend the black men this, defend the black man that. And then what y'all do? I'm about to end this show later on, but who cares right now? Okay. Now we're gonna talk about this real quick. Put this down. Oh, I forgot to do it. I forgot to share it. Y'all. So y'all mad that he made an ass out of himself. You're mad that your boy came on to this channel and made a complete fool out of his damn self.
For the audio, Jay Prince was able to rent us a studio. Surprise. It was a bit janky. As you can see, it snowed on us a little bit. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and share this with someone else.
You see, they should never gave you Negroes the internet. No. Listen, it was some whole ass shit, Cassandra. That was some whole ass shit. It was. You don't tell me, Big J, can I have the permission to use your video? I say yeah. And then about 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, I got booted off and shit. So stop it. So yeah, Sharon is a whole ass nigga though. Yeah, I said it. Fuck that nigga. And fuck anybody who rides with him. With that Tyler Perry bullshit. Oh no, hold on. Let me stop right there too. You see, real men. So let me tell you something. There are some men on here who are actually problem solvers, or people who want to solve a problem, right? Who are serious about solving a problem. I want you to know something. Notice that Sharon and even Brownsville, they never go to these men's channels. Notice Sharon or Brownsville never go to a Man of Tomorrow's channel. Don't go to the Black Brain Trust channel. Don't go to Nagoma 11. Don't go to Mike V. Because every time they do, like the time when Man of Tomorrow came on here, and you couldn't ask none of those niggas to be honest about you have to ask them information. They can't they'll talk about is who are you or with? Are you married? I'm gonna say this right now, right? What I do or what anybody do inside the closed doors is none of you niggas' business. Why are married people worried about other people's relationships or the lack thereof? Let me add something on to that. Why should people in the of a certain age, if you are 40 plus years old, why you worry about what young people are doing? If you are married, why you worry about what the next man, next woman doing inside the bedroom? Worry about what you got in your bedroom, in your household. And that's why I said a lot of you over here are married sales. Yeah, a lot of y'all are married incels. It's like y'all get off. It's like a lot of y'all get off when somebody is in a relationship or somebody got to prove their manhood if they have a woman. And you got this Negro the man. Let's talk about that. Oh, you're not a man until you have a woman. But yet you carry that Bible with you. Yet you like to quote that Bible. Is Paul not a man? Was Stephen not a man? Was Peter not a man? Now, Paul did kill Stephen or laugh while Stephen was getting executed. That's if you read the Bible, by the way. See, a lot of y'all claim to be Christian and use that Bible and then you use Bible references, but then y'all never really quote that Bible. Y'all haven't. Everybody has value, whether that person's married or not, whether that person have children or not. That person still have value. See, but y'all like to spread this message. Brownsville, for one, likes to spread this message, and even his homeboy Jay Prince, y'all like to spread the idea that men or women too don't have value because they don't have prodigy. If you don't know what prodigy is, you have no business talking to me. I know some idiot is going to ask, BJ, what is prodigy? No, I'll let you figure it out for yourselves because a lot of y'all stupid and dumb anyway. If you don't have no prodigy, then how come Stephen was made into a saint? Some of y'all who are Roman Catholic, who do saints, why was Stephen a saint? Why was Paul was considered a saint? Why was Peter considered a saint when all three of these men were never married, nor they had any what? Prodigy. So somebody asked E the man that question, since he want to use that Bible on everybody. Hold on. Was John had children too? Does John have a family too? We don't know. The last time I checked, Sugar Bomb, I do have a wife, and it's you. So how come, Sugar Bomb, you're not feeling under the covers of this silk and satin that I laid out for you? my silk and satin on this bed that I made for your ass, for your ungrateful ass, Sugar Bomb. You talking about that's valuable? Are you gonna lay up on it? Are you gonna snuggle yourself under and get warm and shit? Oh, cause that's not where I want to be. Oh. Let me guess. So therefore, by that logic, Sugar Bomb, uh, you want to be on the streets. Okay, well, I tell you what, Sugar Bomb, I'll go ahead and change my locks. Okay, I'll change my locks and everything else. Okay, I'll change my bank account to a different number as well, Sugar Bomb. How about that? I'll change my locks. I get new credit cards. I change my bank account to a different bank if necessary. You won't have my passcode either. I'm taking all that from you. Talking about, cause I ain't where I want to be. Shit. Okay then leave then. I don't give a damn. But you ain't have you gonna have access to my credit cards. I tell you that. You gonna have no access to my to my you ain't have no access to my satin and silk. You gonna be cold out there, okay? But don't come a knocking, baby. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Do not come back knocking, baby. Anyway, where was I at? Where was I at, y'all? Yeah. So yeah, you mad at J Prince, but yet y'all created the nigga. Y'all gave the nigga a boost. Why should I be jealous? You look better than their wives. Why should I be jealous when you look better than their wives? Uh-oh. See? Oh, I'll leave you alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. You look better than them. How can I be jealous when you look better than their wives? According to your logic. I'm supposed to be jealous of other men. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, there's not a black man on YouTube I'm jealous of. There's not a black man on YouTube I'm jealous of. Because why? What you got, I don't want. Say it again for you Negroes. What you have, I don't want. Now run tell that Shiesty Mom. Okay? Now run tell that shit. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and play this bullshit.
Who you think may also find value in it, and I appreciate you. Like to hear, here we go. Welcome to Chew the Fat. I am your host, Smooth, and today we have two very special guests with us. One in particular, we came down to do the interview. Apparently, you have some sort of anxiety where you can't come to us. That's fine. Your homeboy Trev will pull up. We'll pull up. We're out of Milwaukee today.
Whoa, hold on. Now, Jay Prince told me this on Witch Doctor's channel about like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. Jay Prince told me that he support Anton. Anton is his homeboy. How come Anton ain't coming to Milwaukee? Y'all need to ask Jay Prince, how come your boy Anton didn't come to Milwaukee to see him? But Anton supposed to be your boy. But yet you got this stranger named Smooth who he don't know from a can of paint. He came all the way to Milwaukee to see your ass. But Anton didn't. You see what I'm saying? Anton didn't come down there. Aaron O didn't come down here to see his ass. Oh, and you know what else you didn't see him? Chaotic Truth didn't come down to Milwaukee to see you, Jay Prince. But this Negro right here, who you don't know from a can of paint, did.
And we're going to discuss some things. We do allow our guests to introduce themselves. It's no different here when you're talking to the fat. So go ahead and go.
Well, where do I look? What camera look at?
Oh, that's you.
Oh, I'm Chief Prince for President of United Negro Nation of the Black House. And I'm so glad for this interview.
All right.
I'm Delicia. I'm here for this interview. Yes, I do. What I do?
Should be nice.
Okay, so I do OnlyFans and I'm a hairstylist.
I do OnlyFans and I'm a hairstylist. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, y'all.
Also, I'm a reality TV star. Yeah.
Okay. Ryan just set me up again. I wasn't aware that he straight sent me an OF girl, but appreciate you. We're gonna have some fun today. It's on. Yeah, I shouldn't have did that. So the reason why I wanted to have this discussion in the first place is because your homeboy Jay Prince, I've seen this man go 6v1 and hold his own. He's a real life pookie and will hold his own and own it. No one really does that. We don't have a physical representation of a person who actually admits to being the ultimate pookie. So we'd love to know how this came about. So first of all, did you grow up in Milwaukee altogether?
Yeah, born and raised in Milwaukee.
Born and raised in Milwaukee. Okay, cool. How was your family life like as a child? Were you
Well,
one of you had a lot of things?
so dad, he got 14 kids.
Your dad has 14 baby mamas.
He got 5 baby mamas. Now, me, my 2 little sisters, not supposed to be here.
What does that mean?
You know what? I was going to say something, but you know what? I'm speechless. I'm speechless. You say it with such pride, but go on.
I grew up I was born into some foul play. Like my dad was with another woman.
Okay.
And he was like, that was like wifey. And every time he had kids with her, he was having kids. My mama was the side.
Oh, your mama was a side
Yeah,
chick.
so he ended up having three kids with my mama.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so you never really had an opportunity to have a father figure full time.
Nah.
Do you think that has some type of an impact on your life right now? Do you think it was detrimental to you?
I think my dad was the most masculine man, and I think that's dope because men in general he's supposed to be out there making more babies and having more women,
But not fathering the children.
I don't think men is designed in essence to father the children like that. I think that's a woman's job. That's why they born with breast milk. I mean, that's why when they get babies, they able to have breast milk because in essence they supposed to take care of the kids. Men supposed to just go out there and create them.
Okay.
This is what Sharon created. This is what the Fight Club created. This is what Aaron O created. This is what Anton and Lapeef created. But yet now, Sharon in Brownsville and the woman by the name of Before Christ Jesus, why y'all mad? Why y'all mad now? He's saying all this. Why y'all mad when y'all caked up for when y'all covered for his ass? Y'all mammy for his ass? Y'all donate for his ass? Y'all did everything for his ass. What's the point? Yet y'all talking about we got a rim bro problem. And y'all, and this is the ultimate rim bro right there.
So there's a lot of people, including myself, who believe that the discipline structure aspect of the man is what makes fatherhood. Do you disagree with that?
Yeah, I disagree with that. The discipline structure is to that's mainly preferably for black people and especially for black boys. Discipline is to obey the authorities. And when you think about the black father's only going to teach you to obey. That's why, even though I talk bad about our mamas, black women, but black women gave us that gangsterism in us. They put that bravery.
My mama was a crack fiend. Mama she was a queen. You know that whole Tupac thing. Really? Your mama was a black queen. Mama, she was a crack. You see again, a crack fiend. I know I messed that song up. I don't know. I have no business messing up a Tupac song, but still.
To challenge authority.
Would you describe gangsterism? I'm sorry,
I don't mean gangsterism.
Yeah,
You know,
I never heard. Is that an actual like Webster's term, or is that something?
it's just something. It's
Gangsterism.
Yeah, it's just something we grew up. You know, it basically is like a lawless. You know,
Okay.
you operate, even though we lawless, but we still have laws within our own community.
Wait, hold on. No, I know he didn't say that. I know he didn't say that. Wait a minute. No. Hold on. Hold on. I know he didn't say that. Cause I forgot to cue this up. I forgot to put this on my cue. I forgot to put this on my cue. And you know what? I'm gonna let him talk. Let me just let him talk.
Okay.
Like the no snitching rules.
Yeah. Do you believe in no snitching?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you snitch on a PDF file or no? Or would you just let it rock?
I will not snitch on. I rather do some, handle it a different way.
Okay. So no matter what, you ain't snitching.
I don't believe in snitching.
Okay.
Because my ego in a way, because I'm gonna say fuck the police, fuck the law, but then gotta go run to them. So what I tend to do is, let's just say if I commit a crime, I pick and choose the crime I commit. So if I do a bank robbery, that ain't gonna do. I could do 2-3 years.
You just said fuck the police. You just said fuck the police. Yeah. Where is David Carroll when you need him? Where is David Carroll at? You know what? I don't think people know who David Carroll is. I don't think people know who Uncle Dave was. And I wish I had the sound. No, better yet.
Hey, what's going on, old man? Long time, bro.
Long time no hear. Go right ahead.
Yeah. I got a question for you. But I'll make this quick. Now, Pearly, you didn't do anything wrong. Please stop apologizing. These Negroes looking for validation.
She's a tool. She's an object. She's something to be used to actually do something further. Same thing with Nick Fuentes. I don't care.
His white skin. I'm telling you, his white skin covers a multitude of imperfections and sin.
Right. Shout out to Uncle Dave. Shout out to Uncle David Carroll. Rest in peace to Uncle David Carroll. Because he used to drag niggas like Jay Prince. Even though David Carroll was a coon ass nigga though, and yes, he was a coon. He's no longer around. George, how did Jay Prince just said that? When let me find the video. Let me find no here we are. Here we are. What's this? What's this? What's this right here? You said fuck the police, yet you at a police station getting the police station's Wi-Fi to live stream you getting out of jail. So you can pay that where everybody had to give you $30 to finish off that attitude, the rest of the money to $270 for that warrant. Yeah, here's you, and shout out to Auntie, shout out to Auntie, right? You was up in the police station, and you said this, Jay Prince. Listen. Make this make sense. Shout out to Auntie. See, that's why I don't like you, Sharon. Because you're faking the funk. You created this. You helped created this motherfucker. But you're mad at me, and you're mad at Auntie. And you're mad at MOT. And you're mad at other men who don't like your ass because we see the fakeness in your ass. You're a fake ass nigga. You claim to be for black. We got to solve problem in the black community. But here is you promoting this shit. You create a Frankenstein monster who's doing this bullshit. Hey, you know what? I'm glad though. You're on to something right there too, because you're about the third person who said it. You're about the third, fourth, fifth person who said it. Why would you fly out to interview a lowlife? Now, if Jay Prince was running for, I don't know, mayor of Milwaukee, if he was running for the attorney general of what state Milwaukee in? Minnesota, right? No, Milwaukee's in. No, wait. Well, what state Milwaukee's in? Wisconsin. Okay, if you're up in Wisconsin and he was running for mayor or sheriff, or I can understand why a person who do interviews like I do might want to fly to the location to where the press let me use a better term. To see in person. I was going to say press the flesh, but that no, I ain't going to say that. To see the person in person to do an interview with. Like how I remember when homeboy shout out to Vic Damone, the king of trolls. When he interviewed Francis Quelch Wilson. Or like when Anton interviewed what's that old ass nigga name? He was a comedian. What's his name? I'm trying to remember his name back in the day. What's his name? I forgot the nigga's name now. The old nigga who always say some conspiracy theory shit. Oh my God, I forgot the old man's name. How can you? I can understand you flying to see people like that. I can understand you if you're flying to see Dr. Sebi. Okay, I mean, let's just use Doc. You just fill in the blank. Let's use Dr. Sebi as a fill in the blank, right? I can understand that. But you're going to fly to see a bum. Sharon loves black women, although he ain't married to one. Oh, you talking about Anton Wineout, Fleece Johnson? You know what? I forgot about that. I forgot that comedian's name. He's an old ass guy. Well, he's gone now. What's that comedian's name? There was a guy named Anton back in the day, and he flew out to see this comedian. I forgot the guy's name now. He used to be part of the civil rights movement back in the day. Okay, Sugar Bomb. Then explain to me the tropes. Explain to me the tropes. I'll wait. Meeting Fleece Johnson anyway was weird. Meeting with him is weird. Anyway, let's get back to here, right? Let's get back to here, right?
That's all you're gonna get for a bank robbery?
Yeah, if it's your first time.
Oh, okay.
As long if you come in there with a note,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. That's gonna be about like 2 or 3 years. Now, if you do armed robbery, you know what I'm saying. Now you're getting up to 10 to 15 years.
Right.
Then it
Okay.
also depends on your criminal history.
Got it. You know a lot about that. That's what's up. Okay.
It depends on your criminal history. Like my criminal history is shot, so it's a lot of stuff I can't do.
Wait, what does that mean?
I've been arrested 36 times.
What? Say what?
Yeah.
You've been arrested 36 times?
Yep, 36.
Would you like to include some of those charges?
Well, my first case was a dope case.
How old were you?
I was 18, 19 years old.
Oh, so as soon as you became an adult, you just was out there. Okay.
I went to jail. From I was selling dope in high school. I went to Vincent High School.
Oh, okay.
And then
Just blabbing your old business, and then you want to complain about the white man. This is who y'all donated money to. This is who y'all spread your legs to. This is who y'all coddle to. Okay, keep it moving.
and I got kicked out of Vincent High School. Then I went to like a Vincent Outpost. That's like an alternative school.
Okay.
I got kicked out of there for allegedly robbery.
Okay.
And then I went to MATC. And MATC, when I went to MATC, I was selling drugs. Then I started going to jail from there.
Damn. So how much of your life do you think you've wasted in jail?
And you know what? This ad is a good ad because I might need a Barry aspirin after this. And I'm broke.
You know, it was just mainly jail. It'd be like 3 months here, 6 months there. So if you add all that stuff out all the time
Collectively.
I would say small shit about 3 years.
Damn. Yeah, if I had to waste 3 years of my life in jail,
I mean,
some
probably
type
a
of
little
way.
bit more. I would give it max at 5, probably.
Oh, you never really
Yeah.
calculated it. It's just like,
I never really calculated. But it'd be like 3 months here, 6 months there. But the women, they love that shit. You know, you love them.
How do you feel about that?
Well, jail people.
But y'all say, you know, according to before Christ, I hate black women. According to before Christ, I put white people over black people. But this right here is putting black people down. And she coddled his ass. Make that make sense.
Yeah.
I don't even like it for like one of the person I've talked to now, he just went to jail. And I don't know how to feel about that because my dad, he was in jail when I was younger.
Now it explains it. Keep going. We got.
Yeah, he went to jail when I was 3 years old. He got out when I was 16. But I said I was to go deal like with the jail stuff, like paying money on the phone and stuff like that. Like I don't want to do
You
that.
supposed to do that. You supposed to.
Oh, but that's not something that I did. My mom didn't do that for my dad, so why do I have to do that for another man? So that just makes, but I get it. I got to support him and got to be there for him. I'm there for him, but I don't like it. But yeah.
This is why I say that you have to do that, because at the end of the day, we gonna be the niggas y'all call, right? So all y'all black women be saying, "I'm gonna call such and such." And when we pull up, what do you think we going? We gonna go either we gonna die or we going to prison. So when y'all say that y'all got this is why I feel as though y'all supposed to support us in these indifferences, because we be the niggas that's gonna, when y'all one call, that's all. We pull up and then we gonna.
You know, I had a meme, but you know what? I deleted it. Never mind. Let's keep it moving.
Die or go to jail. So you got to pay for that. That's your security. We your security. So we get booked. Why not put money on our books? At least make it. We don't want to be there, but a lot of times most niggas is in prison and jail because of a chick.
No, you in prison because of your fucking choices, nigga. Now I'm going to sit here and say this, there's some things that might be manipulated by women, but the ultimate responsibility is on you, nigga. I'm not at all in this. I'm not at all in this. My question is, why is he being promoted? This is not the first nigga who done this. I'm saying this right now, Candy Cane. Don't think Jay Prince is the first nigga in this space, because we can go back to Crazy Bra. Some of y'all remember Crazy Bra in 2013, 2012, 2013. Some of us who've been here long enough. Saying the same old corny ass bullshit. And then everybody thought that shit was funny. No, all this is a remake. Jay Prince is a remake of Crazy Bra. Women are going to promote the men they know that they see, V-Dub. That's why I said this last year. Some of the women in this space, and y'all, I like to say some names, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. Of that little certain channel over there, they only deal with broken men. There are a lot of women who would only want to deal with broken men because broken men can be controlled. See, some women get off cussing at niggas like Jay Prince. They either cuss them out or they mammy them. Because it feeds an emotional need. Because they're broken. Some women, the same women who I'm referring to, I ain't saying no names. I'll let y'all figure it out who I'm really referring to. Any man who has a business, any man who has something to bruh, that's why they called me a bitch ass nigga 2 months ago. Because I won't sell, no, I won't buy what they're selling. That's why one of them said I put white women above black women. Because she figured out, because I can't be controlled, I can't be told where to stand. I'm not no peacocking nigga. I'm not thirsty. Oh, so because I'm not thirsty, that means you can't perform your witchcraft. I think I know who. I think y'all figure out whose channel I'm referring to. I hope y'all figure it out by now. Because I was called all sorts of BANs for 12 hours with her and them peacocking niggas over there. Women like this needs broken men. And shout out to Just Jay. Hold on, let's talk about it. Shout out to Just Jay for cussing out Genesis out. I'm gonna name one. I'm gonna name Genesis' name, right? Because Genesis needs broken men. Have you ever watched that movie, Jason Lyrics? I hope I got the right movie with Jenna Pickett. See, Genesis, DJ Genesis was fiending over Jay Prince. The same old shit. Why? Because she is kind of like that character on Jason Lyrics. Do y'all know what I'm referring to? The movie Jason Lyrics. Who in here watched that movie Jason Lyrics? Press 1 if y'all ever watched that movie Jason Lyrics. Cause I'm about to go here with this shit. Because Janet Pickett was talking to her best friend. And she was seeing Jason. Big girl was seeing the guy that was trying to delete Jason's brother. The movie was filmed in Houston, by the way. It took the movie take place in Houston. And she said, the big woman was talking to Jada, and she said, "Oh, oof, okay. So, you know what? Better yet. No. I need some visual aids. Right? I need some visual aids because y'all not seeing what I'm seeing. I gotta find it. I gotta find that clip. I hope there is a clip. Because the best friend told Jenna Pickett, "I'm glad you found a man." Here it is. I got it. Hold on. I got it. Let me play it. I hope this is the right scene.
The bio? Mm-hmm. Whatever. Well, what y'all did at the bio? We walked. And we talked. And he washed my feet. What? Girl, I just died for a nigga to wash these feet. Yes, girl, I know. Nigga laid me down. And he rubbed my head so gently. You make love. Come live with me and be my love.
Now hold on. Like this scene's taking a little bit too long, right? Let me say it and make this point. Big girl right there said something to Jada Pinkett. Well, the only man I could get was Mad Dog. Mad Dog was trying to delete Jason's brother Joshua in that movie. See, I view a lot of you women like homegirl right here. I view a lot of y'all like her. You think Jay Prince is the people, men like Jay Prince, the only type of men that they are. And y'all be the main one talking about, and that's why Shaxi Bomb can sit there and say, well, you know, Big J, you're jealous. What do jealousy got to do with this shit? The only damn thing y'all so myopic. Yeah, I'm gonna use that word, myopic. Y'all so myopic that the only thing you said is, oh, wait a minute. The only Jason I acknowledge is from girl. If you how are you a black American and you don't know the movie Jason Lyric? How can you be black and don't know Jason's Lyric? How can you be a black millennial and you don't know Jason? You know what? I'll be quiet. Let me get out of there. Let me get out of that. Let me stay out of that. Let me get out of that, y'all. Stay out of that. You stay out of that. I ain't trying to get myself in trouble. I know. I'm just traumatized by As Moo Moo. Oh, okay. I'm just saying. So that's how I see some of y'all just like that. Usually I don't use movie as a reference, but when I see this clip, I see that in some of y'all. When y'all babying up to this nigga right here.
Outside of the other shit.
So that's the thing. He don't believe in like one person. I feel like he gotta have multiple females, and it's just. So I feel like, and I'm the youngest, so I feel like you should have these other girls do it. Why do I have to pay?
You're all supposed to do it.
Oh, they can do it. I don't have to do anything because I'm supposed to be the youngest. I'm supposed to be just working on me, myself, and I. They supposed to be doing the stuff, not me.
See,
that's how I feel. And plus, because we only been talking for 2 months, I don't feel like I should be doing all of this at 2 months. Like,
oh damn, you've been together for 2 months and you gotta like put money on the books and all that.
So let me ask you this.
Wait, hold on. A nigga went to jail and you had to put money in the book. You've been with him for 2 months. Who is the problem? You or him? At this point, we gotta start asking the question: Who's the bigger problem? You or him? In 2 months' time?
Even though homeboy wasn't in jail when you met him, I feel like there is a type that typically ends up in jail. Are you attracted to homeboys that end up in jail? Is that what preheats the oven for you? You sure? Nah, you can't even keep your face straight. I see teeth slipping.
to jail back then, so I already know.
So you might go
Damn,
again.
like,
Homeboy, look, Jay Prince just told you he got arrested
Yeah.
36 times.
But like it was happen for him.
Fix it.
So another female. That's how he got put up in jail. So, I don't know. It just was.
You see how females
But I'm here though. I'm here for him. I'm here to support him. Like I'm like tomorrow I'm supposed to go to prison. Like I'm here, but I don't feel like I should be doing this. I feel like well, and 2 months and being the youngest, you want to have multiple females. I feel like I should be doing so.
Right.
Doing a thing.
Right. And I'm sitting here like we got a bunch of I'm gonna use man of tomorrow's term, a bunch of Delta Novembers, okay? Dumb niggas. When she opened her mouth, you can tell she was going with whatever. Right. Uh-huh. I might need to change the title to this live stream. I'm gonna call it the Jason Lyric syndrome. Okay.
That I'm doing.
Well, at the end of the day, a man's supposed to have multiple females.
See,
I think that
I don't like that.
well, because
Then they make it to like y'all have multiple females and we can't have multiple niggas. Even though I don't have sex with multiple niggas,
double standards out here for real.
sure. I just feel like we both do this.
I think it's feminine for a man to be with one woman.
Oh damn.
I think a man that ends up with one woman is feminine.
Okay, so for all of the married men who decided to make an honest woman out of their wives or are thinking about that, you think they're feminine?
I think they're gay.
You think they're
Not gay, but not that they less of a man to me.
Really, less of the man, right? But Jay Prince, you was in jail smiling with these police officers. This is you smiling with the police officers, nigga. When they arrested you on a live stream 2 weeks ago. When these 3 white men drag you to county jail in Milwaukee and you actually filmed your own self being dragged in. Hell no. Hell no. Listen, I got my ass beat for that. That nigga would have shot me. If I do some shit like this, he would have shot my ass. Could you imagine your grandpa would tolerate? No, hell no, he wouldn't. You get your ass beat for that. But yet, Brownsville and Sharon and Aaron O and fucking ass Anton, you created this shit, and now here's y'all mad. Before Christ, yes, I'm talking about her ass. Before Christ, you mad. But yet you coddled his ass. Now y'all mad talking about, well, Jay Prince is a predator. Well, baby girl, over there, before Christ, I'm talking to you, before Christ, you coddled him while you called me a bitch ass nigga though. Okay, just keep it moving. Now, now look at the age different in this. Homegirl, the girl is old enough to be my daughter. She's old enough to be my daughter. Tell you the truth. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm over here. I'm sorry. I'm over here. I'm sorry. Wrong. See, I got too many tabs. Got too many tabs. I'm sorry. Let's play this again.
You think it's like a beard? Okay.
No.
I can understand part of it. So yeah, I completely disagree. I'm not saying that men should or shouldn't be monogamous, right? There's no one who can substantiate what's right or wrong, right? But I don't think that any particular archetype is just like monolithic. Like all dudes who decide to have a wife and their family are less masculine. Some people would say that that's the most masculine thing you can do is to protect and support your family and build on your legacy.
What make you a man is your dick, and who determines that is the nature. Your nature. When you look at it, you could, let's say you like old girl. Once you, let's say I like you, and I pipe you down. Okay, eventually I'm gonna want another woman, and if
she's old enough to be my daughter. Jay Prince is about a year and two under me. Okay? He's about a year or two under me. At least. Y'all don't see that as creepy as fuck? She just getting started in life. Don't know her from a can of paint. Mind you, he doesn't even know her from a can of paint, and he's saying this shit? But y'all created him. Y'all should have stopped him a long time ago. How? Somebody gonna say, well, BJ, what you mean? You gotta stop deplatforming his ass. Stop putting him on panels. Stop giving him what he wants. That is attention. And a lot of you women in this space don't desire broken men. Now, y'all going to accuse me of being red-pilled. Y'all going to accuse me of being a manosphere. Y'all going to accuse me of being MGTOW. Y'all going to be accusing me of SYSBM. Y'all going to accuse me of being passport bros or whatever the case may be. Or some of y'all going to say, BJ is just jealous because he's an incel. Yeah, that's, yeah, you know, y'all already saying that shit. But this is some creepy ass shit, and y'all should have stopped him a long time ago instead of mammying his ass. Sharon is using him as a women post so he can make women feel good about themselves. And y'all can't sit there and see that shit.
and let's say you bring another one that look good as you. Yeah, I do want to fuck both of y'all. So I think that we was created with 3 million of sperms, right? How one woman gonna take all that dick? Is you cool? Unless you could date.
Could they take?
I'm how he looking at her, right? How he looking at her, and she just like it looks like she's like a deer in the headlights, and she's just like, wait, what? That's my impression of from her. What I see, how she's responding to all this, right? Like, oh my God, what is this?
But that's like if I'm addicted to you, then yeah, I could take it too.
No, I would get tired of hitting you the same time. Like men would get tired.
I don't know how, because I fun. I can do different positions, all type of stuff. Y'all,
I don't believe. I don't believe. All y'all be. Oh, we making more. I would never believe.
So
You got to show me.
I do agree.
See, it's one of those that's why y'all got to the band. That's why y'all will never get ahead. That's why y'all stuck on these relationship talk. Y'all gonna be stuck on this shit for the next 20, 25 years. Talking about the same old shit over and over and over again.
Agree with Jay Prince on that. Most females think that their kitty is superior. However, it's generally mid. Almost always just mid. Like that's about the best you're gonna get. The females who really think that they have that slay, nah, not really. That's a common misconception amongst females. They think that they overvalue many things, and their kitty is one of the main things that they overvalue. And I've seen them fumble a lot of situations based on either the actual value of when a dude gets it, or they fumble it by miscalculating what they'll be able to leverage for.
Listen. She said, I'm itching just listening to them talk about sex. You know, Night Breaker. I want to go to the pharmacy and get me some Calamine lotion and some anti-itching, some Benadryl, some antibiotics on the side. That's what I want to do. Okay. So the women online created him originally, but the women online enhance his personality, his persona. Yeah. His persona was enhanced by the cackling hens online. And no, hold on. Let me add on to that. Because it's not just the women. I want y'all to understand, I'm not harping on the women. Because the women didn't do it by themselves. Okay? The women didn't do it by themselves. The peacocking Negroes who refused to call the women out on their bullshit. Who decided to sit there and tell Jay Prince that they're wrong because they want to be on the good side of some of these women. No, Jay Prince is a no good ass nigga. He need to be called out as a no good ass nigga. And close the door on his ass. Close the door in his face. We ain't talking to you no more, nigga. Shut the door in his face. Oh, by the way, right? By the way, I forgot to do this. Yeah, shameless plug. Shameless plug though. Let me do this real quick, right? Shameless plug. Okay? Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Let's keep it moving.
For it. Those are both something that females need to understand, that even though men really enjoy pounding, what they want more is a female who's not annoying, a female who doesn't nag, a female who understands when I need alone time, a female that will support me instead of compete with me. That's what men typically desire from women. Confusing, I know, but look, I'm just telling you this. Yeah, but this how you win. This how you win. Men typically will stay with them for a while if a kitty's great, because it's hard to find, that goodness like that. But after a while, you do get acclimated to it. So the female has to offer a lot more to keep that attention. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm broke. Yeah, I'm broke. That's why I don't have no what's it called? YouTube, whatever it's called.
Eventually, eventually I'm gonna be picturing your cousin. I'm not obsessed with you.
See, why would you want to do that? Like, that's so disrespectful.
But because it's mainly because I'm tired of hearing that you bring your family around.
So you don't want to hit my cousin.
Absolutely. Don't bring about it. Don't bring her around.
Hold on. Candy Case. And I only watch this, man, when y'all on y'all show or platform. Hold on, Candy Cane. That nigga cannot come on my channel. And if you look into the description box, Candy Cane, you should know who I'm really aiming this video at. I know people are talking about the women, right? But I'm really talking about Sharon playing that fake ass I'm outraged shit. This is really about Sharon and those who promote his ass. Y'all created him. Anton, chaotic truth, and Sharon created him. So don't think I'm talking about the women. The only time I'm gonna bring up the women is people like DJ Jennings and the other woman whose name I ain't gonna mention, but yet you know who I'm referring to. The one who called me the bitch ass nigga though two months ago. Okay. Right. It's more about having self-control. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. More J Prince fuckery. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, don't worry. He's tagged in the description box, by the way. Cause yes. He didn't like what I said yesterday. Sharon did not like what I told him yesterday. He got pissed off about what I told him in the chat room though.
Now that is crazy right there.
So you mean to tell me niggas don't be hitting cousins and sisters?
That's like me going to your best friend or something. Or
Oh,
how would you feel?
Well, I ain't gonna lie.
Brother,
You
what you feel?
gonna get pocket. You can't do what I do. That's the problem. But there's certain stuff that you can do that I cannot do.
That's gonna break up me and my family like relationship. Like
There's absolutely a double standard, right?
There's double standard.
There's absolutely a double standard, but it's there for a reason. I think that just like men are expected to be chivalrous, and females are not. There is no female version of chivalry. We're expected to be providers. If we're
Oh wait, hold on. What planet are y'all from? What planet are y'all from? For saying that dumb shit.
for most part, right? There are some females who are going to do things like when it comes to shoveling snow, mowing grass, fixing stuff at the house. We just do that, right? We don't expect women to do certain. We expect y'all to do some feminine things around the house. And it is what it is. There's always been a double standard. There's nothing wrong with it. We're built very differently for a reason. We're not supposed to do the same things. We're not supposed to be equal. It doesn't mean that men or women are necessarily greater. It just means we're very different. When it comes to powerful, yeah, men are absolutely
Bronze Bird. You said, I feel like people do these podcasts because it's too easy to talk about men and women men and women dynamics, aka shit is not moving the needle. The shit is not moving. Right. The shit is not moving no needle. They claim to say, well, we here to rebel against remedial rhetoric, but then you promote people who who make remedial rhetoric. Where are the smart people at? Where are the intelligent people at? Where are the knowledgeable people at? Y'all don't host them. And like this, Bronzeberg, these live panels is lazy content. It's lazy to do content on dick and pussy conversations. Or, no, better yet, let me clean it up. To do these Tyler Perry, why I got married conversations. That's why I call it the Tyler Perry sector. It's always about who is fucking who and who's seeing who and who is having flirt over who and right. Where when was the time? Look, I missed a time in an era when you got people having intelligent conversations. Where are the people who have the intellect? Y'all kicked them to the curb. Remember Mr. Research? Even though I had a problem with Mr. Research. Mr. Research is probably the only guy that took the besides myself that would take Tommy Sotomayor and be just to the wood chipper. I'm just saying, you know, I mean, I'm gonna keep it moving for a few more minutes though.
More powerful, but it doesn't mean that we think that we're better than you. To me, I don't know. I think Jay Prince might have a different answer, but for me, I feel like coexisting with the female that actually is willing.
Wait. Why won't you just say woman or women instead of saying female? I can't stand how some of y'all will use the term men and female. It's men and women, not man and female. What you mean, female what? Now, I can understand if you say male and female, but if you're saying a statement is like talking about men and female, saying the word man and female, that tells me that you disrespect women right off the bat, and that's not gynocentric, you country ass nigga from Florida. That old country ass nigga who always hang around with women all the goddamn time with his peacocking ass. Talking about he's gynocentric. Sit your ass down and get your head out of Obsidian's ass.
To get on your program is a very peaceful thing. And men, the average man craves that. I personally longevity power. Men have immediate power. Okay, win, man, this won't get the touchdown. Okay, I'm gonna win. But her power come in that if you see me putting the pause on her, you, him, the whole world gonna hop. She could turn our whole gang against us just by her being feminine. By her just being a woman, right. It's not the verse. So you see this woman hit me.
Wait, hold on. What's funny? You got an idiot online. I'm talking about. There is another nigga who I'm talking about. This nigga gonna try to chastise me about the word female, and the conversation was about the guy used man and female, right? Instead of saying man and woman, he's used the term man and female. I had a problem with that. Because when you do that, you're devaluing the woman. When you said man and female, instead of using the term male and female or man and woman, he used the term man and female. look at him casually. Yeah, I see it. I see it, Candy Cane. Yeah, I see that.
All y'all gonna do is laugh and crack up, right? So I think their power come in longevity, and they have more of an impact because they can manipulate our
Hold on. I'm sorry about that. Somebody had to call me on the phone, them telemarketers. But anyway, let's keep it moving. I understood the point. You were the first man I heard say it though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get tired of that shit. And some old jackass. You know what? Let me roast this nigga though. Let me roast this nigga who try to tell me that I was being gynocentric. Nigga. To the nigga who said I was gynocentric because the terms is not inchangeable, is not an interchangeable statement. Nigga, you might want to know what grammar is, nigga. No wonder Florida is one of the bottom of the list when it comes to education. All you niggas from Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, if you live in Dixie and you're trying to tell me about certain words you shouldn't be using, no, nigga, I'm using the correct words. And it has nothing to do being gynocentric. Shut your country ass up. We doing great things out here. We're manosphere. We doing great things out here. Well, tell me what, you ain't named 5 different things y'all have done. Sit down and shut the mighty fuck up. I'm sorry. I can't stand some henpeck, peacocking countries, Kentucky Fried Chicken sounding ass nigga. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. I had to go off on that bitch ass nigga. You don't run up behind no woman's skirt to talk shit about me or any man. I'm talking to you, nigga, and you scared to hit my link. Get tired of a man hiding behind a woman. Hiding behind a woman's skirt. Go ahead and do that, Candy Cane. Go ahead and do that. I can't stand that nigga. We're doing great things out here. Nigga better shut the fuck up. Mind your damn business. I come from the top educated schools in the state of Texas. Who is you, nigga? Bruh, shut your ghetto country ass up. I ain't gonna say his fucking name. Hide behind a woman. I can't stand you bitch ass niggas who hide behind women and only get at men at. Shut the fuck up. I ain't gonna say your name because your name ain't shit.
Team and manipulate it and have us infighting. Most of the niggas in the ghetto die because of women. If we could all be sitting up here and be cool.
Mm-hmm.
She could come up here and just she not and one thing about these women, they gonna when they come around a bunch of dudes, they look and see who kind of the softest, who the strongest, who's such, and what they usually do, they do this divide and conquer thing.
This brought you by SBE, Shame, Blame, and Explain. This brought you by SBE, all right? This is the part when Jay Prince going to shame, blame, and explain about the black women and the black womans, okay?
Like we had on the platform with Bo. They did, she was like, she figured out who's what and who what. So she played us all against each other. Before you know it, this woman just sitting up here while we all up there fighting, killing each other. That's how powerful they is. And it works every time.
Okay. No, I can understand that. Women absolutely cause conflict. There's plenty of men who have lost their lives based on, either money, but plenty of times women will absolutely get you in trouble. It's been a great demise of people who, from kingpins to executives to your regular everyday Joe. It's always been an issue because men have put a value on women that I think is overinflated. So even though I say that women overinflate their value, it can only exist because men support that notion.
Can we say Kevin Samuels? Can we say Kevin Samuels? No, better. No. Let me do this. No. Let me do this. Let me stare at this. Okay? Let me stare at this. Kevin Samuelsley, okay? Let me stare at this Kevin Samuelsley. This is a Kevin Samuels statement. He quoting Kevin Samuels, okay? He quoting Kevin. That's Uncle. That's Saint Kev, as Obsidian will say it. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Saint Kev. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I messed up here. Hold on. Let me go up here. Yeah. Let me go do this. Yeah, there we go. Right there. Let's continue playing.
Men understood that no, it's really not that deep. Then I don't think it would be that issue.
Well, I will fight you over a woman that I like.
Okay.
I would, because I know if I fight you, don't let me win. I know she's gonna give me some booty there. That's how that's our currency, because a lot of men think that you could have money to get women desire the masculinity. She want to see if you could protect. Right. But you can't just tell a woman, "Oh, I'm gonna protect you." And
wait a minute, that contradict what you just said earlier, Jay Prince. That contradict what you just said earlier. What the hell are you talking about protect? You wasn't talking about protecting earlier, nigga. And you're right. Both these guys were hoping for a viral moment. Yeah. Just saying dumb shit. All right. You know what? I'm bored, right? I'm bored of this. You see, I'm bored. I'm bored of all this. Okay? I'm bored. Y'all think I'm going to go all day with this, right? No. All I'm going to say is y'all created Jay Prince. Don't get mad at the end result. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at all. Okay? Anyway, oof. He needs to protect the last of his hairline. Oof. See. I wasn't going there, George. Wasn't going there with that. But damn. See, I wasn't expecting hairline joke. Wasn't expecting a hairline joke. But anyway, let me get out of here. I said enough, man. You know what? I seen enough. I ain't trying to go up in that shit. That's I'm gonna take a nap before work. See y'all later. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to bed because I just got off from work about 2 hours ago. Well, it's more than 2 hours ago, more like an hour. When was it? 2.5 hours ago. So yeah, I'm gonna take myself a shower and then I'm gonna head on the bed and I'll see y'all next time. All right. I'll see y'all next time. And I got 2 interviews coming for this weekend. Hopefully I will release those interviews, premiere these 2 interviews that I'm doing. One is with a senatorial candidate, and other one's with a congressional candidate. I'm putting this out there hopefully next week. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I'll see you next time. And I'm out. Oh.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.